What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today in our Flyers Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. It is Week 17, the game we've all been waiting for. You could see here we are facing off against the Niners, who are one game behind us and would swap places with us, and I believe maybe solidify a spot in the playoffs with that victory. Of course, if we win or tie, we are in. And we also do see that this isn't a nighttime game, so I will be crying profusely. If you want to wipe off my tears, one wipe for every like and subscribe. That is, just like and sub, please. That is one of the weirdest ones I've had yet. Maybe the weirdest. We have a couple of upgrades as well. Offensive line, I mean, the colors are looking cool, you know. I like seeing silver and gold. I don't like seeing the color of the overalls, though. 70, 67. There's a green for you. But yeah, not looking super good there. I'm not a huge fan of that. Orange and yellow are not great colors for your overall at all. And then the defense, not actually looking too bad. We need a new edge rusher. We need really 2 DTs because Sue might just leave after this. And even if he doesn't, we might force him to leave if we can. Hopefully he doesn't take us hostage. But, you know, not really worried about that right now. And then Troy Polamalu, my guy, he's going to retire again. He's gone. He's 100% gone. There's the kicker punter situation. Let's take a look at the player of the week. And ultimately, you know, look at, oh, geez, that was, did you see it? Kyler Murray, player of the week. Nice. Ultimately, see how disappointing this is going to be when we lose to them for the second time and miss the playoffs. Actually forgot about the upgrades. Never mind. We're going back, because we have upgrades to get. Of course, he already has post-flag elite, so I believe anything with short or medium route running is what we should look for. So I think route runner is the best upgrade for us, which gives us plus, I mean, I'll take it. We got to 80 plus with medium, so we had 2 route running abilities with over 80 overall. Tony Pollard, now an 81 overall, gets an elusive back upgrade, which gives him 2 elusiveness and 1 juke move. Not bad at all. Then we have some offensive linemen. We'll quickly knock this out. You can see here, he gets, ooh, nice upgrades, actually. Solid. He's actually kind of turning out to be a really decent running back, offensive lineman for us. Lucas Niang is not going to go up in overall, but he's okay, I suppose. And then Mailata, I think, is the last starter we have to upgrade. He will get himself a massive L to take today home with him after we lose this game because he's terrible. This stadium feels really familiar for some reason. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I just cannot. I just can't do it. I also might start doing, I don't know what videos I would do it in, but I've got a couple of funny tweets on Twitter. You know, if you want to see it, take a look at Jeromepkr. I might start putting like a funny tweet in there. Or if you guys have something funny you say, or even in the comment section, I might slap one in there. I don't know. Maybe we do that. Maybe I'm too lazy to follow through with anything, I promise. Stream tomorrow. That's it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe tonight. Who freaking knows? But, yeah, no guarantee. Kyler Murray or the Niners coming out after his Player of the Week performance. I've seen that intro a lot as well. I don't know where I've seen that. It just seems so familiar. I do not remember the roster because we haven't played them in a while. You would think as the division... Oh, this is bad. So the Vikings lose. I think we're automatically in. But we don't need to care about the Vikings because, yeah, the Vikings are scary. I don't like them. I'd rather just win or draw. We just need a draw. That's all we need, just a draw. Like, they have a lot more to play for than we do, even though, well, not maybe a lot more, but a slight bit more because they know if they don't win, they're out. Whereas we have a little bit of a safety net, a tiny safety net. So I'd say they needed 55%. Well, they need 100%. We needed like 50. I don't even know what I'm saying. We both need it very much. So Kyler Murray, 30 touchdowns to 12 picks, 3,700 yards. I mean, playing against us, he's definitely going to get to that 4,000-yard mark, unfortunately. All right, so Geis, I'm already starting to get flashbacks a little bit. They've got the tight end over there, so I think what we might do... Did this happen last time as well? That is not something we can have happening to us, ever. All right, so, yeah, definitely not the way I thought it was going to go to start it out, unfortunately. We're going to double team edge rusher guy who's scary. Throw it, and that's what happens. Nice. All right, so it's definitely not going as well as we were hoping it would. And that is, I mean, there's not much you can do. His hit as he's thrown. Did they at least bring extra there? Okay, yeah, they did. They brought a lot of extra. No wonder why he was open. If we'd have those intersecting routes, I would have had it, but unfortunately they intersected. We couldn't take that throw early. And that should have been picked. They are absolutely gaping us to start this, and we've already lost the playoff position. Well, it was a good run, boys. Solid season. You know, we exceeded expectations for sure. Oh, thank God. Great punt. But, yeah, this is about as far as we're going. From the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Can I? Please. Yay, we stopped him. Can you hear my new controller? It sounds very loud. Yay. The buttons are just so stiff. Anthony Costanzo, that offensive line, you know, from the left side to the right, not looking terrible. It gets slightly worse at that right tackle spot. And then receivers, I mean, they're kind of underdeveloped, so maybe coverage can have a little success. If we can get some success in the secondary, we might be able to, you know, come down on this running game a little bit better. Maybe slow them down. And unfortunately, oh, there's a fumble. That has got to be the unluckiest thing ever. Troy Polamalu just ended him. And unfortunately, the ball just goes out of bounds. Of course, it is a 3rd and 1. We can't run commit, but we're going to do the second best thing, which is bring the entire house, and we do make the stop. Okay. Troy Polamalu maybe or maybe not wants to win a ring again. This would be the most impressive ring ever for him, but it would still be it would be something. It's a bit of a dream, but it's doable. We've got to win. Up the middle, we're going to go with another run. This time it's going to be a trap play. They're kind of pressing at the line, and it is actually working. So we're going to allow them to do whatever they want there. And Pollard gets a huge gainer down to the 46-yard line. Not a bad start to the ground game. That was some good blocking. Maybe we'll have a little bit of time to throw this time. Or not. We brought 6. Is it 6 or 7? And we still get... Oh, it is Aaron Donald. Normally, I'd say that's a little absurd, but it is Aaron Donald, so we're going to have to just deal with absurd today. And, of course, that's not going to be caught as it was knocked down by, I believe, Devin Bush. If Devin Bush decides to leave Knox, he might not even only get the first down. He could score. He can't score. Maybe should have looked to the left side. Although Jalen Reagor makes a very interesting decision. I think you have to go for this. Maybe we made the right decision after all. I was going to go to Metcalf, who looked pretty open on that other side, but... Oh, there you go, Knox. Run, my dude. Oh, I tried to dive for the end zone. To the 3. There you go, Kelvin. Kelvin Benjamin looking fast off the line. Beats Clay Matthews for the game-tying score. All right, Alexander, we're asking a lot from you. And there goes Myles Garrett off the edge. Almost said Clay. We gotta get that yards per play down. Come on, boys. You know you want to. You know you want to get that from 20 yards per run to, you know, maybe a respectable 7. Is that doable, guys? 7 yards per run? Oh, damn. Thank God he threw it there. Good teamwork as Vildor has got his ankle snapped off. Great opportunity here. Come on, boys. We're seeing the pressure get to Kyler Murray a little bit. Maybe not the physical pressure on the offensive line, but just the pressure of the game. And there's a huge hit from Justin Evans. It will be another punt. We just stopped a team to a 3-and-out. Is this fantasy land? I don't know, but I will not question it any further, because in a couple of minutes, we're going to be saying, why did we say anything? What a punt. This is going to be a good one. Well, it's okay. Maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was, but it was still okay. The dropping the guy off, which tells me the safety might blitz. Maybe not. Oh, Lord. Look at the speed, though. And that guy does end up helping with the recovery. Pernell McPhee. There you go. Clay Matthews does bring him down. Seems like Clay Matthews kind of... I mean, of course, you can drop anyone back you want, but he seems like he's almost playing that middle linebacker role that he played for Green Bay for a little while. There you go, Polly. That trap play is really working. These guys seem to be a decent zone-blocking offensive line group, which is simply surprising considering they're usually pretty bad even when they're just manually one-on-oneing. And there you go. One-on-one, lose your matchups, and it's gone. If we can get a decent bit of yards, we might be able to go for it again. And there, it's unfortunate, but Rager got pressed off the left side, and Aaron Donald now with his 15th sack of the season. Mr. Grace has won games before with this leg. Can he do it again? This ball is a little outside, but it's still good. Inside the 10. 1 second in the first. This is still a really good spot for us. If we can get off the field, we can almost guarantee a score. And inside, we are not going to do that, as Geis is going to actually fight for the first down there. Wow. Oh, he's actually going to throw it there. Thankfully, he does. Good job, Ty. We got beat a little bit there, and because of that, he didn't see the wide open player downfield. Kind of saved us, because that was going to go for quite a bit. That was about a 30-yard gainer. All right, we're going to run commit. We're risking it. There you go. Excuse me. Do you mind, guys? Please, never again. Thank you. Well, despite my pants almost being filled with chunky stuff, we have made a stop, and we did not on third down. Made a stop on second, but Mostert, we had to kind of leave that tight end look a little close, because see there, running back was open, but you have to cover both. It was the best option. And there, he's wide open on the outside. Not a soul in sight. Makes the spin move, taken down by Redwine, surprisingly. 5 for 5 is Kyler. We might look to put Miles on the other side. We've had suggestions for this action, but I do think that they run the ball quite often to that right side, our left. So it's like one hand, and you're probably going to go against the tight end less, but on the other hand, the run game is going to do even better than it normally does. And there goes Miles off the edge. Okay. All right, Miles really does not want to go to the other side, it would appear. You're defined by the moments and decisions you make. We're coming with the all-out. And Miles is going to get a second sack with huge implications in this game. The Niners have taken back-to-back sacks and will be forced to punt. That is huge. We actually kind of sounded like philosophical there for a second. You're defined by... who cares, honestly? We made the play. That's all that matters. Oh, this is a lot shorter than I would have expected. I forgot the wind change, and we couldn't get to the left. And, of course, Jordan Love, pal, I don't know what your health policy is with this team, but you need it updated ASAP. Your agent should be working on this very much so. I would say I'm not playing another snap unless you tell me I'm getting $20 million for losing my career to injury. And we're just going to run. Do not touch him, please, when you're at the park and Michael Jackson comes along near your kid. What? Who said what? All right, so Aaron Donald. We've done really well in this trap play, but Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. He doesn't get it. Oh, if he would have broke that left, Pollard would have been gone. Had a couple of big runs / reception plays with Pollard this season, but that was not one of them. I like seeing options where Metcalf is going to be one-on-one deep. Run again is Love, who will slide. I am surprised the offensive line gave us that time on the inside. The edge was just breaking, but we got out of there just in time for another first down on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 41. Adams going to get a look. Adams going to find some room, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. Okay, we're mixing it up. It's starting to work a little bit. Whereas when they see this, single backfield look with Pollard, they get worried a little bit. I would too. Oh, this is bad. And that's going to be grounding. That is 100% on our fault. You got to look for that quick read to the left side of the slant. Obviously, it's going to happen often, but we are looking at the D-line a little too much. But it's just what can you do? If you aren't constantly aware of the pressure, you know it's coming quick, because this is this offensive line. It is very hard. Oh, look at this. It's very hard to play QB for this team. On one hand, you'll never get anywhere if you're not looking at the receivers. But on the other hand, you're going to lose a lot of yards if you aren't paying attention to that. And that is overthrown, unfortunately. Heavy pressure indeed. Jerry Jeudy was there. He had him, and he just missed the throw. A very nerve-wracking game so far. Cody Grace getting the punt off. That ball will be just outside the touchback to the 2. Huge play. I think you got to run commit. We're going to have Ashton Davis deep. And that is a huge one-on-one by Ty Summers. Huge play. So now you can definitely run a run commit because even if they throw it, you should have someone far enough back. Uh-oh, maybe not. But it's sacked again by Myles Garrett and company for the safety. Kyler Murray usually does not do well under pressure. And there it is again. Why would you not cancel the play action if you're Kyler Murray there? I get it. Nobody expects it. Or maybe it was an improvised play because he saw that the line busted. But that is a huge play. We finally take the lead, and we get a chance to return the ball. Oh, Lord. I think you have to go for this. You can't risk it. You can't. You got to the 34 anyways. You're guaranteeing it. You got to make it. And Myles Garrett with 2.5 sacks on the game, I believe. Really, I mean, we haven't really, outside of maybe one play, haven't really seen the pure dominance from Myles, but we're still seeing success to the outside, and that is very poorly thrown. No pressure this time. That was just a simple Jordan Love miss. We can end the quarter with ball. And there goes Pollard busting it free. Very good decision to go outside. McPhee made it hard, but luckily we know he's not a fast player as we were able to bust it out for a huge gainer. I think we're actually going to have Benjamin going deep. And there's a fumble. Go down, go down. Great catch. I mean, I'll give it to you. Maybe you're going to come in at tight end every once in a while and want to, but damn. On one hand, I want to wheel Pollard because if they bring the blitz like they have been, he's going to be open. And that's pass interference. Where is the call on the break? He freaking held him. We're just going to block him, honestly, at this point. We're kind of committed to it. And that is a great throw and catch to Knox. That first down is monster. Puts us in a very good spot to get points and once again have the final drive of the half, which is the main focus out of all of these things here. Because we can go into half with ball and with a lead. I believe we would get the ball, right? Pollard 2nd and 1. I will say this definitely looks like a blitz, but we're still going to run it. There you go, there you go. Clock is draining, but I'm not worried about it. Metcalf could burn on the edge. He doesn't. Pollard. That is pass interference. What are these calls? This is some BS. Second pass interference, no call of the game. You have to throw it underneath. Did we just try to lower I think we actually got the lower, too. Sometimes you have to have a little faith in your offense, and maybe dumb to do so, but we're doing it today. Believe in our offense. Going to in-route Judy, slant Rager, and hopefully that opens up Knox. It did, but it's a missed throw again, Jordan. I get this is a huge stage. Kyler's not doing much better, really, but that's a throw you got to make. There's a couple now. That one might be the biggest of the game, though. We'll see when it's all said and done. Of course, we do get 3, so as long as it's not a turnover, it's a big play. I don't know if anyone's been looking, but I haven't seen anything on the Vikings. I don't know if they probably play a late game, which is just absolutely brilliant. I mean, way to go, NFL. Make us crap our pants even more. Thank you. Minnesota lost. I don't know how that ruins the immersion here, but I think we've made the playoffs, and we dropped the ball. Well, we didn't drop the ball. We just didn't get the ball. I think we've made the playoffs here, boys. Not trying to score here. This is a little bit of a questionable one. I think you at least hike it here, and you do. I mean, this is why you go for it. I mean, Geist took you to the 41 just running. I mean, why wouldn't you call timeout? That might be one of those decisions you look back on and you think, if you go for it, you play a little more risky, you're looking at a potential game-changing situation. But hey, I would love to hear those conversations after this game. Playoff guarantee or not, we want to win this game. Of course, definitely. I mean, we could lose a seeding spot at the minimum. So I'd rather play in Salt Lake City, Utah, right? I mean, I don't want to pull a Kansas City and Chiefs and Kansas. Here we go. Start of the second half. Up by 5. Field goal puts us up by 8. I mean, math. I'm learning math today, so might as well use my skills. We do need to see a little bit more of Josh Adams today. I like that run he had. Not super skillful from him, but I still liked it. And Pollard is getting some decent looks from these halfback dive, trap plays. Things are looking well on the ground, which is surprising because our passing game is usually very bad with blocking to the left side. Pollard's going to try to get some. He gets about 3. Nothing crazy. almost 100 yards at half. I want to bring a slant, but you can see that they have many of linebacker there. Uh-oh. Yeah, they busted free on that one. These are the types of plays I don't like to see, but I'd expect to see more of. Got that inside look from Knox. Usually, you would see a linebacker get a little antsy when you see the tight end go past him. Great play by Bush, who I'm going to give some props to Jalen there. I know it's 4th and inches and we have a decision to make, but how he doesn't drop or fumble that ball is wild. Are they really not going to stop the QB sneak? Do they not expect us to hike this? Go! There you go, Jordan Love. Going back to another power look with Adams actually in as the running back. We got burned on this last time. We get burned on it again, but Adams does gain a yard too. Not bad. Something. We are getting a little content going short and running the ball, so we do have to try to look to throw here. No, we're still going to go short, and that is an amazing tackle by, I would assume, Brandon Marshall. Gets the first, but that could have been a score. Even sometimes the elitist of speeds can be taken down by a slower guy, so really good play by them, and that's a face mask. Devin Bush has played almost a perfect game so far, but that is a huge mistake that basically guarantees us a point of, probably a field goal, right? Once again, I want to get content with these, situations. Oh, we can guarantee a field goal. We can guarantee this. But at the same time, you gotta put that in the back of the head so you don't make a risky decision that, costs you that situation. There's no guarantees. Inside Knox. Runs a man right over to the 2. What a damn move. Love is improving. Of course, we're playing our game smarter this time. We're going short when we need to. Halfback toss with Adams. I'm not a huge fan of it. Pitch to the left. Have a little bit less personnel, but they also have less blocker of defenders. Anyone want to help Adams, please? I really thought he was going to run him over, but even though Adams looks big, that is a very big man. He's going to have to beat as well. Knox down the middle. They don't look like they're covering it. They aren't covering it. And great adjustment. The ball wasn't terrible. It's just, considering how open he was, it made it a little harder than he needed to. And we're up by 2 possessions. 5 minutes in the third. Obviously, if you're them, you have to feel pretty decent about your chances still. You've had a lot of opportunities that were just blown by, weird circumstances. Oh, God. And there's Troy. We strafed, and he jumped at him. Troy, you're smarter than that, man. You gotta wait. Don't jump. It's funny because I was literally about to say, and you also always have that big play chance with Geis, as Geis does what Geis does. We had the tight end wide open over the middle, but in fairness, Benjamin outruns the older Clay Matthews for the first down. So far, it's kind of been the unexpected situations that have went well for us. And Adams gets absolutely rocked by the giant man, Stephon Tuitt. Not going to lie, this drive is starting to feel a little worrisome after that play. I really would have liked to gain a few yards there. Just take what you can get. 9-yarder to Judy. We're playing our short game, and it's working. Metcalf off the drag. Could get Rager on the outside. And swatted at the line by Aaron Donald. We know this defense too well. It's 1 yard again. I think the right call is to go for it. Vincent Smith could see the safety go over to Metcalf. Rager could score. Rager could score, and he misses the throw. No, Love. That's an easy throw for you, and you missed it by a mile. That could be the seeding. Of course, we almost guaranteed a spot with the Vikings losing, I believe. No, I think we do guarantee ourselves a spot. But still, it's just, these are not games you lose. You're up by 19, you're up 19-7, and the team just completely falls apart, and it's not even close to over. It was looking like we were going to just drag them for a moment. We were going to continue our momentum, keep playing smart, and get it, but here they are with this ground game again, and Geis just throws another guy aside to the 19. Impossible to stop. It's not even the defense doing it. The offense has had its opportunities. This is probably the most punts we've ever forced in a single game. Uh-oh. Good job, Jair. Good tackle. Good teamwork, boys. 4-yard gain, but still. Could have been worse. He had the blocker, and Jair Alexander made an amazing play. Let's bring him down because, if you're them, why wouldn't you look to run almost every single play, honestly? Troy tries to get in there. Geis is making people miss, throwing people aside, but he might be short. Nope. First and goal from the 9. Could be a draw inside left. No. Good teamwork. They do gain about half of it, though. Mathematics tells me we're not in a great spot right now. You got to run commit. There's no other way around it. And Troy Polamalu with the instinctful play. Get out of his way, boys. And Troy's too slow these days. Gets to the 48. What a damn jump on the ball. Everyone went to run to go after the running back. And as you would if you're Troy, you lurk it, you drop back, and you potentially save the game. And we've been trusting Kelvin, who gets the jump on Malcolm Butler down to the 14. Kelvin has had a great game. And we will start the fourth quarter off with a 5-point lead and a good look to score. Tight end attack. I like Knox, but this is more of an open field situation. I don't know if we're going to get the look that we want. We're going to go back to Kelvin early, and of course, with that throw being so damn high, Kelvin's going to have to jump up and get it. Only gains 5, or about 4 when he could have had more. But a first down's a first down. Let's not get too upset about it. From the 10, inside look. Great blocks, and Pollard fighting down to the 1. Good stuff to the 1-yard line, Mr. Pollard. Going to look at the pitch play. This one, we have the outside look. It's just, can we win our blocks? We need Knox and Judy to win. And we can pretty much walk in and everyone won. That is a great team touchdown, boys. Even if with that Vikings loss, we knew that we were going to make the playoffs, it doesn't matter. You gotta, the team probably doesn't know that. Why would we tell them? And Burke Curvin with the pick. Okay, this could look good for us now. Kyler Murray gets out in front and knocks us out of bounds, but to the 27-yard line. There you go. We're going to pretty much act like the scoreboard doesn't count. The Vikings didn't just lose. We're just going to play this out like we need it desperately, because we kind of do, because we still want as much home field advantage chance as we can get. And total defense, they have a great defense on the year, but we kind of came in and we're showing them our style of football, which honestly at times we don't even know what it is, but today it's quick throwing, get what you can get football. How many throws have we even completed over 10 yards? And I'm talking in air. Like, I don't know if there's been a single one. And there is pressure, unfortunately. Aaron Donald with his 4th sack. Is he not in? I was going to say, is he not in the zone? This is a terrible time for him to be in the zone for us. For them, anyways. Let's bring Pollard to the other side. Okay, we have the extra blockers. Let's get the double team on Aaron Donald. And that is overthrown, but Knox gets under it. Thank God there was just enough air on it to get that catch. If we could, I don't know, kind of not make it so hard on ourselves, that would be kind of cool. Jalen Reagor could be our number 1 look. He's going to sit down right on Aaron Donald. And there he goes. Oh my God, Jalen Reagor is a monster. He has taken 2 gigantic hits from Devin Bush and has not fumbled either. Half the time our guys get sneezed on, the ball's gone. Could be a quick throw to Tanyan. It is a quick throw to Tanyan. Barely gets the ball off, and like I said, that is a tight end taking a full force hit, fumble, but obviously he didn't have enough on it, which can, completely changes the game. So Jalen Reagor, shout out to you for not being your teammate's weakness. Down to the 1 for Pollard. Back in the end zone, Reagor. That safety could drop, and we could get baited. He doesn't. Throw it! Good play, Reagor. Doesn't go out of bounds or anything. Clean as they come. Luckily for us, they went super goal line blitz, and we've won the game. I can't remember what happened in the first game, but I always just have the expectation of Kyler Murray playing like this. And there's a hold, and it's almost picked off by Burke Irvin. I think you definitely accept this. Maybe should have ran a little bit more man coverage today. We haven't really run any, but ultimately we're winning the game. Good teamwork there, boys. It usually takes 2 to bring anyone down. Look at Sue throwing a guy away. He didn't throw him down. He threw him away. Like, he sent him away. Like, he was done with him. Maybe not the wording I wanted. To the outside, wide open. Good play by Ty Summers, I believe. Got too many white linebackers that look the same. Is that a racism? I'm white, so, Oh, no. And he just throws it right to Ty. I mean, we didn't, there's no baits, no nothing. He throws it right to Ty Summers, which could honestly get Ty Summers a freaking dev up. I don't think that's how it works in the slightest, but maybe he wins some sort of award for being a beast. I don't know. I mean, there's really not much Pollard could do. Pollard's fighting, though. He's had a game. 21 carries for 121. He toted that thing today. With the RPO, we've not really had a whole lot of success on those before, but let's take a look. There goes Pollard falling forward for about 4. Go back to Adams. I mean, I feel like he has a better chance of not fumbling the ball, so... Or he'll just get the first down as well. Bounces off of a player trying to strip him to the 14. I mean, Jordan Love has still had to make a few plays, and he's done okay, but ultimately this ground game just completely carried it today, and I'm very proud of it. Blocks have actually been decent on the ground. Nothing spectacular. There have been, you know, coverage. Oh, wasn't for the help. There has been mistakes, but for the most part, it's one. I'm not sure a counter is the greatest look for us, but we'll still run it. Who cares? And there is a lot of big, beastly players coming after him. I know this doesn't really count, but we're going for it. Never mind, it does count. We try to trick him. Down to the 4. We're already up by quite a bit. I don't think you give them the ball back here if you can do it. I think we're going to try to QB sneak again. Screw the QB sneak. We want more style than that. Mr. Payne Hillis, as linebacker's going to be running fast here. Payne Hillis is going to not walk in for the score. All right, he's short. And after that gainer, they call it there. We win the game 33-14. The first game, we had a couple unfortunate situations, but we only lost by 3. This time, we played a pretty near flawless game, except for some of the throw misses. But overall, Troy Polamalu, that was clutch as hell, man. It was a good game. It was a really good game, and I'm proud of some of the guys that really stepped up. Guys like Troy Polamalu, for one. I mean, I know he missed that huge play on Geis, but that pick was big. Kelvin Benjamin, probably the biggest of them all, with some really clutch big plays. Pollard, great. Offensive line did well on the ground at least. Maybe nowhere else, but on the ground. And Jalen Reagor with some of those clutch catches to set up these short down situations, short yardage situations. You know, not fumbling on several hit stick opportunities. You've seen it. Robert Tonyan took one hit, didn't even catch the ball. He threw it away basically. He's like, nope, see you later. Sorry, ball. I was hit too hard to continue to hold on to you. Kyler Murray held to under 100 yards in 3 picks. I don't know what it is with Kyler. I don't know why he plays like this, but his only 3 misses were literally picked. I don't know what to tell you. Darius Geis with near 20 yards per play. You know, nothing crazy. Tony Pollard, obviously a great game. Jalen Reagor, 6 catches for 41. Sometimes it doesn't matter what the yard total is. It matters what the touchdown total is and just catching the ball. You see no drops here for him. Tonyan and Metcalf, on the other hand, did drop him. Metcalf with only 1 opportunity, dropped it. Knox 101, a touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, 4 for 55 with a touchdown. Really good game for those guys. Sack totals, Myles Garrett with 2.5, I believe, in the first half, which is kind of weird that he didn't finish with anything more. Donald obviously killed it, but when does he not? Kicking, Joey Sly, and I mean, that's about it. All the numbers were exactly where we needed to be. We have some more upgrades, but we'll take a look at that next video. Of course, we are in the playoffs officially. We will not see what position we're playing. Of course, we're going to be in the wild card round, I believe, right? I don't think there's any chance for us to take over the Seahawks. I think we looked at that. But maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's something that we missed. But I believe we will be playing in the wild card round. We don't know who against. We don't know if it's going to... No, it can't be at home. You can't win. You can't go the first game at home. I think the only chance is the championship round for us, assuming we are not a bye week team, because, like I said, I think the Seahawks have that wrapped up. But we'll wait until next video where we show the stats, awards, and potential dev up... Well, not dev up chances, but stat XP chances. And yeah, that should be on Saturday along with some other videos. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This was a fun one. This was a tough one. Even though the score looks good for us, it was still tough all the way across. And, you know, at one point you're like, oh, crap, did they really blow it? But no, they did not blow it. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Maybe check out the second channel, PKR Plays. There might be a video up later today. Might actually be the conclusion of Pokemon there today. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyways, hopefully you guys do come for next video. Back for next video. But until next video, see ya!